Sawadee ka! Greetings to the honorable guests, judging panel, the audience at home, and most definitely the students right here in the studio. Welcome to the 8th ASEAN quiz at national level in Thailand. I'm Chanita Sidaket Krathon, and I will host today's quiz. Now, the ASEAN quiz is organized every 2 years, whereby 10 of the member countries will need to send their representatives to compete at the regional level. And as for Thailand, that has been organized by the Public Relations Department. And as I can see the students here, it's such a great pride to see that our young generation place such importance on being ASEAN citizens. Now, these 5 teams are students from secondary schools. However, only one team will be the representatives of Thailand to go to Bali, Indonesia for the final in the coming December. Now, you'd probably like to find out more about who they are, where they're from, and what did they exactly do to be fully prepared for today. Let us all find out together.
Hello, we are Bechak Gogo.
I'm ready for the activity competition.
Different school is not our problem.
We promise that we will do our best.
สวัสดีค่ะ Hello, Vera.
สยาม
Smile. I didn't know him and I didn't know her. So I'm like, okay, let's do a live group. And then we're talking in a group and we share the knowledge, the information that we got in a group. We'll do our best. I will try my best.
I promise I will try my best.
Hello
We are
ต้มย
กุ้ง
ำเย้ Well, confidence is a word that could be seen as arrogance or as true confidence. For us, we think it's a true confidence that we will do the best as we can.
สวัสดีค่ะ We are สวัสดีสยาม For me, the most interesting aspect of ASEAN or Southeastern Asian nations is probably the culture, because we have a very unique culture that cannot be found elsewhere in the world.
Now we are ready for competition.
Beware of สวัสดีสยาม สวัสดีครับ We are the ตุกตุก
Drivers.
We are well prepared since the previous competition, the qualification round. We frequently talk, yes, and make the summary of the about ASEAN.
Watch out everyone, because the tuk-tuk drivers are driving to Bali.
We've learned about their readiness and the determination of the 5 teams. But before we commence the quiz, please allow me to introduce the judging panel. Associate Professor Dr. Kitti Prasatsuk from Thammasat University. Ms. Chotima Iem Sawatigun from the Department of Trade Negotiations, Ministry of Commerce. Ms. Wimonrat Ratchugun from the Ministry of Social Development and Human Security. Ms. Urusaya Intara Suksi from Ministry of Culture. And Ms. Lasapan Tumsawat from the Department of ASEAN Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now it's time for the 8th ASEAN quiz. Now, the first round, the contestants will get to use their sharp skill and memory to be as effective as possible. And we will display the picture of various locations, key people, or even symbol, so for them to have a guess which country it represents or it was taken. Now, there are 5 sets of questions. Each set will be selected and assigned to each team by the panel of judges. Each selected team must answer with the name of the country, just the name of the country where the picture was taken. So please keep your eyes on the display as you only have 3 seconds to answer. Each team will see 5 pictures. If all pictures answer correctly, you will get 2 points for each picture. It means that this round, there are a total of 10 points to be earned. Now let's kickstart with the first question with the team, the tuk-tuk drivers. Start.
Brunei. Malaysia.
Indonesia. Philippines.
Okay, and that's the end of set A, answered by the tuk-tuk drivers. Okay, so the last young man in the picture, his name is actually Saeed Sadiq Abdul Rahman. He's the youngest minister of Malaysia. He was only 25 years old when he was appointed in July 2018, only a couple of months ago. Okay? Now let's move on to set B. Sayam, smile. Let's start set B.
Indonesia.
Malaysia, Brunei, Thailand, Vietnam.
Okay, well done. Now let's move on to set C. The team that will answer set C is Sawati Sayam. Starts now.
Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Singapore.
Well done, Sawati Sayam. Okay, now set D, Tom Yam Goong, the spicy Tom Yam Goong. Let's start the quiz now.
Lao,
Malaysia พม่าเมียนมาฟิลิปปินส์อินโดนีเซีย
And that's the end of set D. Now the gentleman in picture 4, his name is Isara Sunthornwat. He is from Thailand and he was appointed as the Secretary General of IPA at the 37th IPA General Assembly in 2016 in Myanmar. Okay? So let's move on to the last question set, which is set E. Bika Gogo starts now.
Thailand, Vietnam,
Indonesia,
Thailand,
Indonesia.
Yep, that's it. And that's the end of the first round. Okay, was it quick for all of you? The 3 seconds and the 5 pictures was quick, right? Now let's see the points for each team after round 1. Now we're in the second round, and this round also requires general knowledge of the ASEAN region, but also the teams must be very quick with speed as well. We have a total of 5 questions. The first team to ring the buzzer will get to answer the question whether the statement is true or false. If the answer is correct, then they will receive the point. But if the answer is incorrect, we will move on to the next question. Now, this round, there's a total of 25 points to be earned. Question for round 2. Question 1. The ASEAN Charter, which is a legally binding agreement between the 10 ASEAN member states, has 13 chapters and 55 articles. So the quickest team that buzzed the buzzer first is Siam Smile. So, The ASEAN Charter, which is the legally binding agreement between the 10 ASEAN member states, has 13 chapters and 55 articles. Is it true or false?
The answer is true.
Then that is a correct answer. Okay, let's move on to the second question. Listen carefully. So the second question is, Taiwan is the latest economy that has signed a free trade agreement with ASEAN. The signing ceremony took place on the 12th of November 2017 on the sidelines of the 31st ASEAN Summit in Pasay City in the Philippines. Is it true or false? Taiwan. The tuk-tuk drivers.
The answer is false.
And the answer is correct. Actually, it's Hong Kong that the ASEAN HKC Free Trade or AFTA will enter into force on the 1st of January next year, 2019. Okay, let's move on to the third question of the second round. Are we all ready? Listen carefully, okay? ASEAN has collaborated with the United Nations to launch a campaign for raising awareness of gender equality titled Women's March Campaign. Is it true or is it false? ASEAN, the tuk-tuk drivers.
The answer is going to be true.
The answering true, and that is unfortunately incorrect. Is false. The campaign is actually called the ASEAN He for She campaign, and that's the collaboration between ASEAN and the United Nations aiming to raise the gender equality by encouraging men and boys as agents of change to promote culture of respect for women and girls. Okay, let's move on to the fourth question of the second round. Okay, are you ready? The SEAP or the SSEA YP is an annual cultural exchange program that started in 1974 as a joint statement between ASEAN member countries and Japan. Is it true or is it false? The SEAP. Okay, so tuk-tuk drivers.
Well, according to my knowledge right now,
Okay.
my answer is false.
Your answer is false, and that is an incorrect answer. Okay, so, well, actually, I'll tell you what it stands for. SSEAYP stands for the Ship for Southeast Asian and Japanese Youth Program. Okay, so the answer is actually true. Okay, now the last question of the second round. Are we all ready? Yes? Yes? Okay. According to the UNESCO website, Thailand and the Philippines have the highest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in ASEAN. Is it true or false? According to... Oh, okay, so what, Siyam?
The answer is false.
Okay, so the answer is correct. Actually, the two countries is Vietnam and Indonesia have 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites each, which is the highest number of the ASEAN as of August 2018. And Thailand has 5 sites and the Philippines has 6 sites. Okay, and that's the end of round 2. I cannot believe at all that we're halfway through this quiz already. Now, let's see the points for each team. And in this round, each team will need to be quick and have a precise knowledge about this round because it's not a typical question and answer round. The rule for this round is that the team that buzzes first gets to answer the question. Each question will have 3 answers to choose from. Only one option is correct. If your answer is correct, your team will receive 10 points. If your answer is incorrect, we will move on to the next question. In this round, there's a total of 100 points to be earned. Let's start the first question. DELSA, or the Disaster Emergency Logistics System for ASEAN, was established to serve disaster-affected member states during an emergency and to stockpile relief goods. Where is DELSA located in Thailand? A. Chainat Province, B. Rayong Province, or C. Songkhla Province. DELSA. So Bika Gogo, you pressed the buzzer first. Please answer the question.
The answer is B.
The answer is B, Rayong Province.
Yes.
Okay, so that answer is incorrect, unfortunately. Okay, so the answer is actually Chainat Province. The project DELSA is focused on setting up a satellite warehouse throughout the region, and it's located in Chainat Province. Let's move on to the second question of round 3. Are you all ready? Hands up on the podium, okay? Now, the second question for the third round is regarding the 14th meeting of ASEAN ministers responsible for information, or AMRI, which of the following is not the main focus of this meeting? A. To nurture a digitally inclusive and literate ASEAN. B. To combat fake news. Or C. To create a global ASEAN. So, Siam Smile, you are the first person that buzzed the buzzer. Would you like to answer?
The answer is A.
To nurture a digitally inclusive and literate ASEAN, yeah? And the answer is incorrect. I'm so sorry about that. Actually, ASEAN's information and media sector has affirmed its commitment to continue its effort and the ASEAN to raise the awareness and support community pillar. And the correct answer is actually C, to create a global ASEAN. Oh, look at that disappointed faces. I'm so sorry. But for Thailand, if you'd like to know, the Government Public Relations Department of the PRD, the organizer of this show, is assigned as the national focal point of this sector. Okay, let's move on to the third question of round 3. Hands on the podium, okay? Which countries have already implemented the ASEAN Single Window project? Is it A, Laos, PDR, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam? Is it B, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam? Or is it C, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Vietnam? Which country? Pikagogo. So, please answer the question.
The answer is B. Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam.
And the answer is correct. Okay. Moving on to question 4. Which of the following is not a document or statement endorsed by leaders at the 32nd ASEAN Summit in Singapore? Is it A, a concept note on ASEAN Center for Sustainable Development? Is it B, concept note on ASEAN Smart Cities Network? Or is it C, ASEAN leaders' statement on cybersecurity cooperation? Which of the following? สวัสดีสยาม So your answer is?
The answer is A.
The answer is correct. The concept note on ASEAN Center for Sustainable Development. Okay, let's move on to question 5. What resource is made available for any youth groups that wants to submit a request for funding of their activities? A. ASEAN-Japan Cooperation on Youth Fund. B. ASEAN Youth Capacity Development Fund. Or C. Singapore ASEAN Youth Fund. What resource? Bija Gogo, you were the first person who has ring the buzzer. So?
The answer is A.
And the answer is incorrect, unfortunately. So the Singapore ASEAN Youth Fund, or SAYF, is actually the answer, which is C. It aims to promote greater interaction between the ASEAN youth, and it also supports projects that foster unity and forge friendship between ASEAN youths as well. Okay, let's move on to question 6. Which of the following is not a strategic objective of the Master Plan on ASEAN Connectivity 2025, or MPACT? A. Strengthen strategic partnership. B. Digital innovation. C. People mobility. Which of the following? Sawadee Siam, you were the first one. Do you want to answer?
The answer is C, people mobility.
People mobility, C. And the answer is incorrect, unfortunately. It's actually strengthen strategic partnership. Okay, so connectivity in ASEAN encompasses the physical, institutional, and people-to-people exchanges that are the foundation support of the integrated ASEAN community. Okay, let's move on to question 7. Listen to carefully, and your hands on the podium as normal, okay? Which of the following is not a characteristic or element of the ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community Blueprint 2025? A. Dynamic. B. Sustainable. Or C. Peaceful. Which of the following? And the 3 tuk-tuk drivers got the first bus. Would you like to answer the question?
The answer is C, peaceful.
The answer is peaceful, and that is correct. Okay. Now, question 8. Are we all ready? Okay, hands on the podium. The ASEAN Political Security Community Blueprint 2025 emphasizes the activation of the ASEAN Troika to address urgent situations affecting regional peace and stability in a timely manner. Which of the following is not true about the ASEAN Troika? A. It is composed of the foreign ministers of the present, past, and the future chairs of the ASEAN Standing Committee. B. It enhances cooperation within and between the regions to act against illicit traffic in narcotic drugs. Or C. It is an ASEAN mechanism to address urgent situations affecting regional peace and stability. The ASEAN and spicy tom yum goong really got it this time. So give us the answer.
We would like to answer B.
B. The answer is correct. Okay, the ASEAN Troika was actually set up by leaders at the ASEAN third informal summit in Manila in the Philippines in 1999. Okay, question 9. Are we all excited now? Yeah? Or you're not excited anymore? Okay, question 9. According to Article 32 of the ASEAN Charter, which of the following is not the role of the chairman of ASEAN? A. Ensure the centrality of ASEAN. B. Facilitate and monitor progress in the implementation of ASEAN agreements and decisions. Or C. Ensure an effective and timely response to urgent issues or crisis situations affecting ASEAN. According to, and the tuk-tuk driver, you are the first. What's your answer?
I guess the answer is going to be A. Ensure the centrality of ASEAN.
A is incorrect, unfortunately. The answer is B, facilitate and monitor progress in implementation of the ASEAN agreements and decision. Article 32 mentions the role of that. Okay, so that was added on. Unfortunately, that was wrong. Okay, let's move on to the last question of this third round. Okay, now, are we all ready? Hands on the deck. Okay, hands on the podium. Great. Question 10. The ASEAN Intergovernmental Commission on Human Rights, or AICHR, has responsibility for promotion and protection of human rights in ASEAN. Who is the current Thailand representative to AICHR? A. Dr. Seri Nontasut. B. Mr. Wat Ting Smith. C. Dr. Sri Prapha Phet Mi Si. The ASEAN? Siam Smile, you were the first. So please give us the answer.
The answer is A.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the answer is
Okay, the answer is A, and that answer is correct. Okay, congratulations to all the teams in the third round. Okay, after round 3, the scores of each team are and this round is the final round and is also the most difficult round of all the rounds. The rules of this round are: there are only 3 questions. The team that buzzes the first will get to answer. You will need to give your own answers as multiple choice is not available. Each question is worth 20 points, but if it cannot be answered correctly the first time, we will proceed to the next question. Is it clear? All of you understand? Yes. Great. Let's begin the first question of the final round. Question 1. Next year, Thailand will take over as chairman of ASEAN. When will Thailand's first term as chairman officially begin and end? During that time, which country holds the position of Secretary General of ASEAN? And what country will Thailand hand over the ASEAN chairmanship to? Next year, Sawadee Siam, you were the first team. Okay, so when will Thailand's term as chairman officially begin and end? You need to get all 3 questions correct, okay? So when does it really end? Our Prime Minister will be the chairperson. Okay.
The answer to question 2 is Brunei.
Okay. And what country will Thailand hand over the ASEAN chairmanship to?
That will be Vietnam.
And the term of the chairmanship, when does it officially begin and end?
1st of January 2019 to 31st December 2019.
Okay, so the 3 questions have been answered and all the answers were correct. Okay, now we still have, let's move on to the second question. Okay, so the 3 answers were worth 20 points. Okay, so still anyone can win. Question 2 of the final round. On the 17th of August 2018, I wake up at 6 a.m. in Bangkok, Thailand. Then I take 1 hour to get to the office in order to have a group video call with my partners in Malaysia, Laos, PDR, and Myanmar. What time are they? On the set. And Bishak Kogo, you were the first team that pressed the buzzer. Do you want to answer this?
Yes. In Malaysia, it will be 8 in the morning. 8 in the morning.
8.
In Laos, PDR would be 7 in the morning.
Okay.
And
7.
in Myanmar, it's 5:30 in the morning.
5:30 in the morning. Okay, so the answer, only 2 correct, unfortunately. Okay, so in Malaysia is 8 a.m. In Laos, PDR is 7 a.m. In Myanmar is 6:30 a.m. because Bangkok is 30 minutes ahead of Myanmar. Okay? Question 3. Over the past half century, there has been many important situations and documents in the evolution of ASEAN since its founding in 1967. Therefore, please put these 3 milestones of ASEAN in the correct order and identify the year of these milestones. A, the formal establishment of the ASEAN Economic Community. B, the establishment of the ASEAN Secretariat. C, the entry of Cambodia in ASEAN. I haven't read the question yet, it's just a test, right? Over the past... And Tom Yam Goong, you're the first one. Okay, Tom Yam Goong. Right. Do you want to give me the order?
All right. This might be a bit of guesswork. So the first would be the establishment of the ASEAN Secretariat on 1976.
Okay.
The second event would be the entry of Cambodia into ASEAN in 1999. And the third and final event would be the formal establishment of the ASEAN Economic Community, which we will put it on 2015.
Okay, you're certain about your answers? Yes?
Commit.
Oh, you're correct! I fooled you. Congratulations. Congratulations again, and on this occasion, may I please invite Lieutenant General Sansearn Kao Kamneut, the Director General of the Public Relations Department, to present the prizes to all the contestants. Starting with consolation prizes to 2 teams, okay? Starting with Team the tuk-tuk drivers. 6,000 baht cash prize. And another consolation prize goes to Team Pikat Go-Go. 6,000 baht cash prize. Congratulations. And the second runner-up, Team Siam Smile. Don't forget this very important prize, 12,000 baht prize. Congratulations, Siam Smile. Now for the first runner-up is Team Tom Yam Goong. A very congratulations for Team Tom Yam Goong. The winning team with the highest score of 45 points. A big round of applause for Team Sawatdi Siam. For the winning team, they will receive 18,000 baht cash prize, and each one of them will get a trophy and a certificate. And these are the faces of the representatives that will make their ways all the way to Bali in Indonesia to represent Thailand in the regional level, the final of the ASEAN quiz. Yes, 18,000 baht. Please don't forget that. A very congratulations again to Team Sawatdi Siam.
การแข่งขันการตอบปัญหานี้เรียกว่าเราเฟ้นเอาคนที่มีความรู้ความสามารถจริงๆเข้ามานะครับแล้วก็เชื่อมั่นว่าในการที่เราจะได้ไปแข่งขันกับเขาที่บาหลีก็จะทำให้เราได้มีโอกาสมีประสบการณ์ได้ใช้ความเป็นสมาชิกของอาเซียนได้ทำกิจกรรมร่วมกับประเทศต่างๆอีก9ประเทศแล้วก็ทำให้สังคมทำให้ประเทศชาติพัฒนาไปด้วยนะครับ